Shalom, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Saturday, number 2 day for this month of September 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, it bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people of Ambazonia, we just come out for do the interview with Divine Chamokong on his platform, the Chat Night Africa. I will highly recommend you to listen to that interview. It is full of diplomatic update and the vision for a way forward for Ambazonia. Chat Night Africa is on YouTube, on their website, as well as on Facebook. Just search for Divine Chamokong, Chat Night Africa. Our good people of Ambazonia, this podcast, it will be very short, but it will be very, very important. Severally, I don't tell our people about the phenomenon of a slave mentality, the type of mentality we wouldn't grow up with for Ambazonia as a result of the annexation and recolonization of our territory by Cameroon. The slave mentality, now the thing where we must emancipate ourselves from. If not, we will be messed up psychologically. We will be so confused that we will end up being our own worst enemy. I like for quote Malcolm X's statement where he talks say, if you are not careful, the oppressed will stand hand by hand with their oppressor against those who are trying to free them. The manipulation of the oppressed is a very easy thing to do, and I want to show you what you should know. I have always told our people, say for ground zero, the slave mentality we will need to get rid of. Now that mentality where you fit put your money, you fit put your telephone, you fit put some of your valuable thing for on top table, you turn your back, you the story with neighbor them. Some man go thief am, or na ya chop, or na something we put on, some man go thief am. You go turn ask and say, no be I put my telephone na for here, no be I put my thing na for here, now who don't take am? They will tell you say, I never see am. They will convince you where you been at the victim of theft. Say, now you the craze. You know we put anything for day. If you are not careful, if you no get sound mind, you no get rational thinking, you no know reality from myth, they go feel confused to say you go feel say now you be the problem. Say maybe you know be forget your thing for day. Maybe you will put your thing for another place. But you know very well, say, now for this table where you put your thing before you want turn back, now some man it don't take them. They go even accuse you, say you do want accuse na who. You feel say na who don't thief your thing. Now the type of slave mentality that way we need for emancipate ourselves. How relevant is this to our liberation struggle? We do come out for celebrate the good news for inside Gabon, where the military for Gabon, led by the head of the presidential guard, it don't take over for that country. Now the only type of force that way if it take over Gabon, because Gabon na true picking for France. They don't cajou them the same way they cajou Cameroon. They don't sardinize them. They don't francophonize them. So much way the Bongos clan, then they everywhere. Then be so powerful where people they never see themselves free out of them. Now only that presidential guard way it will be very close for them for fit do this action. Now way they don't take over their country. The French government is the one convince people them out of desperation. Say the coup d'etat way happen for Gabon, no be true coup d'etat. Now just the family for the Bongo, they be one for try for those change the regime, put some another family member for the Bongo. They even claim say this head for the presidential guard, it be been a cousin for Ali Bongo. So now just family matter where they just play, now for play. This one na the height of manipulation. When you been a slave, you dey see your master, it be so big way, it come your reality of your perception of reality, it change. I remember one good old time where Paul Biya it get international disgrace. What I for some 11 February or for 20th May, my memory in it save me well at this moment. But the presidential motorcade, it be spoil in the middle of all diplomat for Yaoundé. It will be very embarrassing. The presidential guard them for Cameroon, then come out became push the president in moto Wuhan. It will be now a shocking image. Say a country where the president it be worth close to $1 billion US, one of the richest person in the world, with all the embezzlement. The presidential guard for Cameroon, they be supposed to be in a VIP treatment in terms of their facility. Yet the president, his own presidential car, it broke down in front of all international dignitary and cameras for everybody to see the shame. For the people for Cameroon, where they don't be enslaved for so long, themselves, they no be fit accept this reality. Say, na so Paul Biya, it be so incompetent, where he go neglect even the motto where he use them for be embarrassed. They themselves, the slave themselves, then start look for excuse. Say, maybe na Paul Biya is stage that act for show the war say he no rich. Maybe he the one show the population say he no already rich. Maybe then start for make excuses in their own mind because they never be capable for overcome that slave mentality, that image for a strong man, invincible person where they get them for their heart for Paul Biya. That is the slave mentality. In reality, that was a shame. If the people that get the ability for say, woo, this one na a shame. Say man where they chop the money where Paul Biya they chop them, you know if you even take care of your money, then they go get the ability for see reality, for criticize the Paul Biya, me shame me catchy. But that excuse where they gam, they even create an outlook, an out way for the Paul Biya for come out for say, but even these foolish people, they not even see how it don't expose for us how we win it don't blow up. Now the same thing it be happen, Tanwe Mamadi Damboya for Guinea, it be take power over military. The French people them, they be so shocked. They start show picture them. Say, hey, that man, he be fight for inside Afghanistan. Hey, now the French government, he be train that man. So that man, he can take over for Guinea, now for pretend. Now actually France, he be want take over. Then start give credit to the enemy. When you give credit to the enemy, when you make excuse to the enemy, he becomes bigger, he becomes mightier, he becomes even emboldened, and he sees you as an empty last person where you just be fit for remain as a slave. You not even be capable for see your own shame. Now the thing that way it happened today for Gabon. How any human being where he get in normal mental faculty go believe say the regime for the Bongo family, they be one for just replace na their cousin for power. Instead for leave Ali Bongo. Where Ali Bongo, na he be the chop chair for his papa, Omar Bongo. Na he be the key holder for all Ipai estate and the money the way down Tivam. Na he be in charge of everything. If you go be convinced, say the coup d'etat for Gabon, na just on stage thing, as Emmanuel Macron himself, he don't come for make a statement. Previously, will be the city's low-level propaganda now from former French president, the way that they can put this myth, because government they rule by the spreading of myth, lies, and manipulation for deceive the population. I want me gonna hear the statement where Emmanuel Macron ida make about Ali Bongo. Una hear.
Accident vasculaire cérébral de 2018. Nos différents services de renseignement en poste au Gabon ont longtemps rapporté des faits de maltraitance commis par Sylvia Bongo et son fils Noureddine Bongo, tous deux citoyens français, sur la personne d'Ali Bongo, président du Gabon. La famille de ce dernier semble l'avoir totalement abandonné entre les mains de ses bourreaux. J'ai moi-même constaté qu'Ali Bongo n'était plus apte à la fonction présidentielle.
Na Emmanuel Macron, il talk say Ali Bongo, he says the French president, he confirm say the man, he no be day fine. Say since he be fall sick, the man, he no be day fine. So na here.
Il implore tous ses invités de l'aider à transmettre le pouvoir à un citoyen mieux élu que lui. J'ai été témoin de ces pertes de mémoire, crises de panique, crises d'angoisse et autres évanouissements.
Say he says it will be weakness for Ali Bongo way they lost memory because of the stroke way we get them and some illness them way we get them if it rely more now on other people than for manage the country. If this one it be being a true, why the Emmanuel Macron be the talk town where the Ali Bongo be there for power? Why they no be the strive for movie when he there for power? This one are all political manipulation. If our people they need for free themselves, they need for be in strong control of their mental faculty, their thinking cap, their ability for do critical thinking, for ask question and for make up their mind not based on opinion or propaganda but on reality. Our people must be able to access information, for do basic research and have a pendulum for which for measure the truth from lies in order for them to maintain their sanity. Without a sound mind, without the ability from separating what is wrong from what is right, what is propaganda and what is myth, our people will be lost forever. Are you confused with the amount of clone Facebook pages that the La République du Cameroon are made? Are you confused with fake chat group messages, with propaganda and blackmail when you know the truth? But are you still tempted to believe in propaganda even when you know the truth? You shall know the truth, and only the truth shall set you free. A person is said to be mature when it is more difficult to manipulate them. It is more easy to deceive a child than to deceive an adult. Us collectively as a people of Ambazonia, the Anglophone people, how mature are we collectively? Can we stand the scrutiny? Do we have the ability to navigate our way through a liberation struggle against a well-funded government with all the might and power and international connection like La République du Cameroon? Capo Daniel, signing out, looking out for you.